So tonight, I said it a while ago, and I don't know if y'all could see it or not, but I have my office set up. Y'all like that? And that whiteboard is going to have possibly your name on it after tonight, um, if you want it to be. But I have been going through some things in my mind for several weeks now, and it's been leading up to this call. And the reason it's leading up to this call is because I've talked to Deidre probably about once every 2 weeks, talk about my team, talk about recruiting new coaches. I talk about my business, right? And then, of course, within my business comes how am I developing my coaches and stuff? How's that going? And my question always is, for me, is simply this. Why are my coaches not being as successful as they want to be? And so tonight's call, like I said earlier, you will either hate me or you will love me. But know this, I love and appreciate each one of y'all. And if you are not on board with what I'm talking about tonight, I'm not mad at you. That's why I made this a voluntary thing. But at the same time, I want to see who really, really, really wants to work. I want to see who really wants to push, who wants to do these things. And so with that being said, if you get your feelings hurt tonight, God, suck it at hurting people's feelings. Guys I can talk to. I can tell Brian, you look sloppy and fat and lazy and you need to get to work and do that. But I couldn't tell a woman that, right? And that's just the way it is. And Brian, but you look great, dude. You was over here the other day, and I didn't meant to tell you this. You could tell you've been working out stuff, and you look great, Brian. I'm just saying. But anyway, so tonight's call is going to be a push call. I am wanting to, over the next 30 days, I want to see who wants to get to Diamond. And I was thinking about those that really want to get to their goals and things like that. And I was thinking about, how did I get to Diamond? What did it take for me to get to Diamond? And I want to share that with you. And then I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing over the next 30 days to help those that want to get to Diamond. And why Diamond? Because that's a step in the right direction. You can't grow a business without really taking steps forward and achieving certain goals. When I first started this business, I didn't know anybody locally as a coach. I didn't even know what coaching was. Deidre was my coach, and she had actually asked my wife, because she's seen me doing Insanity. She asked me if I ever thought about going into coaching and stuff. She knew that I loved working with people and things like that, just from what she knew about me. And I was like, sure. And I had nobody around here. But the things that I did was I took a lot of stuff on my own. Deidre had the team calls every week, and she still does that. The National Wake Up Call was happening. Melanie's Dream Team call was happening. And I was getting on those things every week. But I didn't have anybody locally to support me. But I did the things every week, the same repetitive things every week. And I took and applied what I learned consistently. And I got to Diamond within 93 days. And so I asked myself, why are my coaches not doing that? And tonight, like I say, I'm going to say some things, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but certain things as coaches you have to do. You have to do, right? And when I say this, for example, Summit. If in any way possible you can go to Summit, go to Summit. Now, I told everybody yesterday how important Summit was, but I also told everybody yesterday that I'm not going to Summit because the gauntlet is happening during Summit. And with everything that's been going on with, and I don't know if y'all know this or not. If you don't by now, I don't know which closet you've been in or whatever, but me and my wife separated, right? And my boys are my priority right now, and they always are, but they understand also that I got a business, and that's why they're in there playing a game right now while I'm on a call. But I went to Summit by myself. I went to Vegas by myself. I flew out there by myself because I knew it was important to my business. And we went to Nashville last year. And if it wasn't for Gauntlet being this year, because Gauntlet has been planned ahead for a year now. So it's a rare occasion that you shouldn't be able to plan for that. Super Saturday. We got a Super Saturday coming up in 3 months. I'm going to tell you, if you tell me that you want to build a business and things like that, Super Saturday is a non-negotiable. Now, when I say that, things happen, right? Things happen. But I'm going to say this in tough love. It should be a rare thing that things happen, right? If whatever it may be, it should be a rare excuse that you use to miss a Super Saturday if you want to truly build a business. And that's what you have to determine. Why? Because you should be inviting people to Super Saturday. You should have coaches that are coming to Super Saturday, and you should be there with them. So in 3 months from now, you should be at Super Saturday. Put that date down on your calendar. I don't even know when it is, but you can FAQ it. You can find out. You can see somebody posted it the other day. Things happen. So when I say that, I promise you, what does that say, Fran? April 6th, April, May, I don't know what, August 6th. August 6th. Okay. This was a tough week for people to make it. And some people had legitimate excuses to miss. Hey, I get that. And some people didn't. I had one person, and they're not even a coach on our team, but they gave me an excuse, and I'm not going to say it, that they've been talking to me about building a business, and they're not even a coach on our team. And they told me why they couldn't make it to Super Saturday at the last minute. And you know what my first thoughts were? I'm just telling you, remember, this is a tough love call. My first thoughts were they don't want to build a business. This is not a priority. You have to let your spouse know, like me and Brian was talking yesterday. Brian and Tabitha are doing this thing together. And sometimes you don't have that support, right? I get that. I've been there and I've done that. But you have to do everything that you possibly can to be there at those things, at those events. Now, what does that mean? That may mean that you have to make other sacrifices with your spouse if they're not on board with you, or if your kids are doing things or stuff like that. I know Kim had, Rita had a lot going on at work, different things I could go around, and say, but I'm just telling you tonight, if you want to build a business, if you want to have goals, if you want to be able to quit your job, if you want to be able to help a lot of people, Super Saturdays and summits are a must. They're a must. That's a non-negotiable. Now, when life happens, I'm just, that's just my tough love thing for tonight. The other things that I'm going to start doing is I was thinking with this, I want to have some team calls sometimes, but the things that really helped me was learning from the best coaches. What does that mean? That means that on Monday nights, I'm telling you this right here. I'm telling you, I never, ever missed a dream team call with Melanie. Never. I never missed a Forever Fit call with Deidre. Now, was it tough to make them at times? Yes. Now, I did miss them sometimes during baseball season. I'll be honest with you, or if Hunter basketball season. But what did that mean? That means that I listened to the recording. When I say I never missed it, sometimes I couldn't listen to it live. But every time that I could, I got on it live. Why? Because this is what happens. When I don't get on it live, when I don't write it on my calendar, and this is a new thing I got. I had a written calendar, a piece of paper. That's ugly, right? It's not, but y'all's names are going to be real pretty right there. Somebody's names. But what would happen is this. If I said, well, I'm just going to listen to the recording, I'm tired. The next day life would happen and I wouldn't listen to that recording. Why is it important to listen to the recordings? Because if you want to be the best, me and Brian was talking about this. Me and Brian had a good conversation yesterday. I was pumped when we got to talking. Because we was talking about different coaches and stuff and learning from the best. And you may not necessarily agree with what they're doing in there's certain ways, but the basic concepts of what these best coaches are doing is what works. For Melanie, I don't know if I've ever seen her in a two-piece. Maybe once. I don't know if I ever have. She's the number one coach. Amy Silverman, she likes to show off that thong, but I don't know if y'all know Amy Silverman. She's a number two coach. Her and Kevin Mashburn. I don't think they're married. She's Amy Silverman, Kevin Mashburn. Anyway, but they live like somewhere else, and every chance she gets, she posts a picture of her bud. And I'm like, how does that grow a business? That's just her way, And Kevin, her husband, he's got 4 million tattoos, and every chance she gets, she pierces something. They're total opposites, but they're always posted. They're always growing their team, and they're number one and number two in the business. You have to be on these calls if you want to learn. Melanie's Dream Team call is on Monday nights at 9 o'clock. Write that down. I'm telling you, if you want to grow a business, you need to get on that call. The Forever Fit call is on Thursday night. It's usually at 8:30. If you want to grow a business, write that down. The National Wake Up Call is every Monday at 11 a.m. I never listen to that live, but I always go every week. I don't know if I've missed a week. I go back and listen to that call. So I was doing that all the time. What did that do for me? It gave me knowledge. It gave me ideas, and it kept me going as far as momentum, because when you get off of those calls, you're always pumped up and you're always wanting to learn. When you miss those calls, that's when you lose traction, and that's when you lose momentum, and that's why you don't keep going, and that's why you fail, and that's why you make excuses for not being diamond, and that's why you make excuses for not reaching your goals. I'm just telling you. And the tough love for you tonight is this. I don't want anybody to quit this team. Tonight is a night of decision for each and every one of you to let me know, what do you want to do? Now, I think, for example, I'm just going to make up something. Kim may want to go at a slow pace and grow this business and get to diamond. That's fine. Kim has to decide that. And Jennifer may say, you know what? I'm ready to go. I'm going wide open. Or Tiffany or Fran, I'm ready to go. I want to go wide open. You know, that's fine too. You have to decide that. But if you want to reach it quick, you'll listen to those 3 calls every week. And I promise you, that momentum will keep you going and get you going. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Hold on one second. I don't know how that goes. Okay. This is another tough love thing, right? All y'all know what I've gone through with my marriage in the past. Well, it's been going on, for 4 years, and we're separated. Been separated 2 months. I got some news this past week that was worse than anything. It was the toughest news I've had to face ever. And having to talk to my kids and a lot of stuff. It was hell. When I say in that video this week, it was hell. It was hell. The last 3 days mentally and all this. And I'm telling you, I don't know what you go through, but I don't know that. I hope that none of y'all have been through what I've been through in the past 4 years, or especially the past week. I hope y'all never go through anything like I've been through. I'm telling you. So I know that if you want to do something great, life happens, but you keep on going. You keep on going. Or you can make up your BS excuses and not. It's just the way it is. You can just say, you know what? Oh God, this happened, and I'm down, and I'm discouraged, and that happens, and I've been at the bottom of the lowest of the low. But you know what? That's when you keep on going, and that's why I believe God put this in my life, is so that I wouldn't stay down low, because I've got a reason to fight. I've got a reason to believe that there's better days ahead. When I say that, it's not to pump you up and to make you feel good. It's for me, and I hope that you feed off of that sometimes. But I'm telling you, I have to believe that there's better days ahead, or I'll just quit. I'll drop. I'll just give up. So I'm telling you this right here. There's something better to fight for, but you have to freaking fight. And tonight, you have to decide if you want to fight or if you just want to settle. And if you want to settle, it's your life. Settle. I still love you. I got plenty of average friends, and you can join in that group, and I love you just like I do. One of my best friends is when I say average, it don't mean he's a bad guy, but he's as average as it gets. I trust him. I don't trust many people. Probably, I don't know how many there are. I can probably put them on one hand, right? When you say you can trust somebody, he's one of my trust, but he just lives an average old life. He just wants to work till he's about 60 or something like that right there. He just wants to pay his bills. He just wants to go home every day, and that's fine. You have to decide what kind of life that you want for the rest of your life, right? And tonight, I believe that decision is going to be made with you, and for you to let me know what you want to do with this business. And sometimes this business may not be for you, right? You have to decide that too. So when we get off this call tonight, I want you to personally message me and just let me know. I want all of y'all to personally message me either tonight or in the morning and say, you know what? I'm going to keep doing this, but I'm just going to go really slow. Or I want you to say, hey, I'm ready to go. So with that being said, if you're ready to go, you can write these things down, okay? The National Wake Up Call, Melanie's Dream Team call, and then Forever Fit call on 8:30. Is everybody in Forever Fit? Okay. So I'm going to have a team call when I feel necessary. I'll have those team calls on Sunday night when I feel necessary. I'm not going to waste your time. Why? Because I want to try something different. I learn from the best of the best from them, and I want y'all to learn from the best of the best from them. So those that are ready to push, you can write this down. This is what you're going to do every day. You're going to invite 10 new people every day to a challenge group. Our next challenge group is going to be April 10th. Okay? You're going to add 10 new friends every day. And I'm going to ask you in a second, make sure y'all know how to do that. And then your goal is going to be SC5 by the 15th and SC10 by the 30th. And the reason I'm not letting you off with just SC5 is because for those that really want to build a quick, big business and help a lot of people, okay, let's just forget to help a lot of people. We know that's what we're here to do. I know every one of y'all's heart and y'all are passionate about helping people. But SC10 every month is going to get you there quicker. And then this is it. If you tell me that if you're one of those ones that message me and you're not reaching your goals, then we're going to do a one-on-one call. By the 15th, if you hadn't hit SC5, we're going to do a one-on-one call. I want to screen share, look at your messages. I want to see all of them, not for proof, but I want to see what you're sending. I want to see what your reaction is, replying and stuff like that. I want to, what was the next challenge group date? April 10th. April 10th. That's next Monday. We're going to run 2 challenge groups this month if everything goes well. And what I'm going to do with this challenge group is I'm probably going to use that new challenge group app. I hadn't decided yet, but I think I'm going to. This is going to be for all new people. I've been using it, and it seems to be going pretty good. But that'll give you something to invite everybody to. Of course, when we do these challenge groups, April 10th will be preseason day 1, so they don't have to have their challenge packs by April 10th. Let me see. Yep, but we're going to look at all your messages, and we're going to see what you're sending people and things like that. How many of y'all, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just act like you don't know, but I'm going to ask, how many of y'all know how to add people on as far as friends on Facebook? Is there anybody that don't know how to add? Okay. Go look at them. It's suggestions on there every day. That should take 3 minutes. Add 10, add 20, whatever it may be. How many of y'all were in the invite group and learned anything about the birthdays? Birthdays? Everybody good about the birthdays? If you didn't, that's all right, because I'll tell you. So the birthday thing, I'll just hit this real quick. Every day it comes up in your events, and it shows who birthdays are as far as that you're friends with. Only thing that you got to go do is click on that right there, and if it lists them, I'm telling you just the way I do it. I'll go, Kristen, Tiffany, whoever it is, I'll go, happy birthday, hope you have an amazing day. Copy, paste. Go to the next one. Copy, paste, or paste. Paste, 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 paste. That's real personal, right? They don't know it. I'm just telling you what it is. It's part of the business. It is what it is. And then when you go up under your friends, if you're inviting people, the way that I go, I can't remember what I'm on now. I send myself a note every day to remind myself. Remind me, Jennifer, to tell about Jennifer, about her big turd pile. Not physical, really stinky turd pile, but something she sent me. Anyway, so you go into friends and you type in AA, and it pulls up all your people under AA, that you're friends with. And you go and make sure that you look at them. You don't want to be messaging Beachbody coaches. That's not real cool to invite them to a challenge group. But just look at them real quick and you send somebody a message. And this is what I'm going to send starting tomorrow. Hey, Jennifer, just wanted to let you know that I'm starting a new challenge group on April 10th. And I'm, we're going to be talking about 30 days to create new habits, 30 days to get ready for summer, 30 days, blah, blah, blah. Just something real generic. Just want to know if you was interested in it. Me and Jennifer has been doing this because we was in the invite group, and one of us was talking about accountability and stuff. And we've been doing it for about 8 or 9 days where we'd send each other a text message and say, done. It's crazy because she started getting them done before me. And she sent me a message on the 1st of April, and she said this. I told this story yesterday at Super Saturday, by the way. But she said this, and she had the dookie-looking sign. She said, this works. And I was like, you right, this works. How did she get that? Because she was applying what she learned. She's been a coach for how long now? And she's just inviting. Way to go, Jennifer. You started sooner than me, because I didn't really start inviting until like February. And I've been a coach for 2.5 years and hit Success Club every month except for 1. But this stuff does work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do this right here. And then you talk about accountability. This is what I want you to do. In Elite Fitness, in our team page, I want you, just like we do the challenge groups, I want you to post in there, and I want you to say, if I'm Tabitha or if Brian, if he starts working this, whatever it may be, 10 invites and birthdays done. And then you can also talk about your personal developments done. Tell me anything that you got done during your power hour. And I want us, just like our challenge groups, why do we do that? For accountability. I want you to post in Elite Fitness every day. That's the accountability. That's what you're going to do if you're up for this. Don't lie about it. Don't do it to make me happy. It's not going to make me happy if you ain't doing it. This is for you. This is your business, right? If you don't have time to do it, then don't do it. But I'm telling you this right here. If you look at this right here, get you something right here. This is part of my power hour right here. And I've already started writing the things, 10 invites, 10 friends, personal development, calls, post 3 to 5 times a day. I'm creating that stuff. Okay. And then right down here, if you see this, y'all have heard me talk about my why long enough. It's freedom. It's freedom. So I don't have to get up and go to Bosch anymore. You know, it's so that I can take my boys and do what I want to. And then I'm right here, I'm going to have my future diamonds right here. And I'm going to have whoever's name's right there, the people that I'm going to be working with, because I'm going to be honest with you, the people that don't want it anymore, I won't say any names, but they're still my friend, and I'm still going to encourage them to help them lose weight and to be healthy and stuff like that. But I'm not going to dare add any more time to their business. I'm not. I don't have time for it. I'm not going to. I'm going to help the people that want to work, you know? And when somebody comes to me, I can say this to Janice. Janice won't get her feelings hurt. Plus, we're family. So we're all family, but like we're really family. So if Janice she don't message me tonight, or she messages me tonight or tomorrow, she says, I'm not ready for that yet. You know what? If she comes back 6 weeks from now, she says, I'm ready for it now, I'll help her now. But I want your word when you say you're ready to be ready to work for the next 30 days. I'm not asking you for 3 years. I'm going to try to take 30 days, just like a challenge group. Let's post in Elite Fitness. Let's listen to these calls every day. Let's invite every day. Let's say happy birthday to everybody every day. You know, let's do all those things every day for 30 days and see what happens. You know, let's see what happens. And then the next month, we'll do the same thing. Also, with you that are wanting to do this, you're going to get some special calls. I know Deidre's already committed to doing a call with you to help push you to Diamond and beyond. I would love to see somebody pass me, honestly. It would be really cool if Kim got Diamond and I became a 1-star, and then all of a sudden she got to be a 3-star and I was still a 1-star. I'd be fine with that. I want one of y'all to show the other ones that it can be done. The other thing that you have to do every day that you got to be committed to is posting 3 to 5 times a day. Put that within that post too. You know, at least 3 times. And that's not you kissing your Shakeology every day. That's showing you workout. You know, talk about Shakeology. I should talk about the benefits. You can kiss your Shakeology if you want to. Brian, don't do that. That's not real manly. I don't think you'll see any post of me and Brian doing that. But, you know, you got to show your workouts every day. You got to be a product of the product. People want to see a change. Seeing a 58-year-old woman, Janice, and her abs, hey, that was pretty impressive, right? I'm trying to get back. I'm doing 3-day refresh starting tomorrow. That 2-pack is not happening anymore. I need my 4 and my 6 back. I got to, get back to work. But you got to be a product of the product. Oh, yeah. I made a post tonight that I stole from Desiree Riley. I don't know if y'all seen it, but y'all are welcome to use it. Just go look at my post later. You can copy and paste the heck. I don't care. Their team was doing it. And it really, what that post, when you look at it, Tiffany had already asked me, could she use it? And I was like, yes, please do. That's just to gain traction. Because what we're going to do once we reach Success Club 5 and 10, we're going to start recruiting coaches. And I'm not talking about discount coaches. I'm talking about working coaches. And we're going to plug them in to coach basics, and we're going to get them rocking and started strong too. Okay. What time is it? 9:28. I told y'all, we're going to be long. Questions or comments?
How do I get to the recordings when I miss your calls?
I will, if I don't post it, then I didn't get it up. But I'm going to do a better job about that. I'll just say it, with all the hell that I've been through in the past several weeks and months, I have missed several. I'm going to do better about that. There's several things I got to do better for me, and for our team. So I will post that in there. I will, as much as I don't want to, I'm going to post the National Wake Up Call, and I'll get Melanie's Dream Team call, and I'll get the Forever Fit call records and all those and post them in there. But don't depend on me. I'm not talking to you, Tabitha. I'm looking at you and Brian, but I'm talking to all y'all. I went and found those things myself when I was a coach. You know what I mean? I went and dug into Dream Team or Forever Fit, but I will post those recordings, like the National Wake Up Call tomorrow and the Dream Team call tomorrow night, because tomorrow night Easton has a double header. I'm really, really hoping I can run in the door and jump on that call live. It's just better when it's live. But if I don't, then I'll get the recording. But y'all get on there, and when I say post in Elite Fitness, I think I know what's going to happen. Y'all are going to message me, and you're going to be gung ho about it in this first week or first few days, everybody will go jump on the Dream Team call tomorrow, then Forever Fit Thursday and things like that. And then it'll kind of wane off, and you'll see who really wants the business. Is wane off a really word? I don't even know what that is. I don't know. I just made that up. But anyway, you know what I mean. Wean it off like they do the babies off their nannies or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm from Williamston, Cheddar, Anderson, whatever it is. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, that's being recorded too. That's good stuff. But, get on there. I'm not going to go in Forever Fit, and when they have a team call, I'm not going to tag you in it. I used to do that, and it was like, I'm not doing that no more. Nobody tagged me in it. I want y'all to have the road that I had to make me successful. But the thing that y'all have, we have each other right here. You know what I mean? And Kim, I know you're up there, but we're still family right here, right? Melanie's Dream Team, she'll be posting the link in there. I may tag y'all in the first ones just to make sure that you see them. But is everybody in Melanie's Dream Team? Tabitha's not. Dream Team. Kristen's not. Tabitha, Kristen, Jennifer. Who else is not in there? Everybody else is in there? Okay. And the reason I didn't add it, the reason when I started doing this, because I'm still figuring out some stuff, is let's say if Brian was to say tonight he wants to be a coach and he's going to do this business, and I add him to Elite Fitness, Forever Fit, and Melanie's Dream Team, it can be overwhelming. But really, Melanie's Dream Team is only good for looking at the Dream Team calls. I mean, that's really all it's for. And a lot of Forever Fit stuff is really just good for, just the same thing. But you'll see those links to those calls. So I'll make sure to add y'all tonight. I will go ahead and tag y'all this week in those calls, and I'm gonna post a recording in Elite Fitness. But after that, just be prepared to look for it on your own. Monday night Dream Team call, 9 o'clock. National Wake Up Call, 11 o'clock a.m. And Forever Fit's usually Thursday night at 8:30. And then I will only have team calls as necessary. Other questions? No questions? That wasn't too harsh, was it? I just really, and it kind of talking to Brian yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I can't keep up with the days. Kind of reassured me that this call was necessary. You know what I mean? And then Super Saturday event was kind of reassured me that this call was necessary, because this is the thing that I don't want. I don't want to be here 3 years from now and Kim's still struggling to be a diamond. Me and Kim are like twins. She's my older twin sister, a lot older. I'm just kidding, Kim. They're just gonna see if she smile. I was like, she's gonna bite the pen in half, and then I'm gonna be in trouble. But there was a lady that was at Super Saturday, and she's been a coach since 2010. Heather Dubois. I don't know how you say her name, but anyway, yes, and that's where I get the recording from, is from podcast. I want to tell y'all something else too about that. Then I'll let y'all go. But Heather has been a coach since 2010, and I don't know if she really wants to be a dime. I don't know what it is, but it made me think too. I don't want y'all that really say you want it to still be struggling to be a diamond 3 years from now if you really, really want it. So, podcast. I'm going to tell you my podcast that I got. And you don't have to have these, but I listen to podcasts every day. That's my personal development every day, besides some reading when I'm taking a squat or whatever. But anyway, so Joel Osteen is one of my podcasts. The Entre Leadership. Y'all see that? No, y'all can't see that. I'll snap. How about if I snap this and post it in Elite Fitness for y'all? But podcast, Joel Osteen, Build Your Tribe by Shalene Johnson, and the Team Beachbody Coach podcast are the ones that I listen to every day. I don't know if y'all can't see that. I'll snap a picture of it and post it in Elite Fitness and tag y'all in it. But podcasts are huge. You can listen to that going down the road, wherever it may be. It's a big deal to listen to that stuff. That's what keeps you going every day, is that personal development. And like Brian was talking about yesterday, he was talking about different people that have grown great businesses and stuff like that. How do you learn from stuff like that? That's how you learn, that's the way you get there. So no other questions? Okay. I'll add y'all into the group. I will put this picture in Elite Fitness. And then make sure to message me tonight or by tomorrow and let me know your intent, whether it's I quit and I hate your guts, or I want to be on the, I want to be on there, whatever it may be. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for getting on. Stop recording.